What's up, my Central Unit? It's Essential Man here, so this is gonna be another wrestling topic video. So in this video, um, this is my reasons why anti-smarks hates today's wrestling. So if you watch wrestling videos from the YWC, the wrestling, the YouTube wrestling community, they come up with stupid reasons why today's wrestling suck. But most of them are WWE fanboys, anti-smarks, or I call them anti-non-WWE fans. They'll shit on other wrestling promotions, the indies, mostly WWE, and the hypocrisy. They'll still continue to watch the product no matter what. They'll come up with these stupid reasons. So I come up with these reasons. This is not the least of the most. It's just basically like list of why they hate today's wrestling, with whatever promotion they watch. So anyway, so the first one on my list is they blame today's wrestlers of not being draws. Yeah, I said earlier they only watch WWE. They only watch Raw and SmackDown, but they don't watch other wrestling. And yeah, including NXT. I know NXT is under the WWE umbrella. So I hate that. I hate the drawing card they use. Whether it's Charlie Ranking or Roman Hall or Jay Rance or was it Wrestling Jesus? Not wrestling, maybe Wrestling Jesus, or was it Harishi Maru? AKA Mistress Haruka, or some other creator of the YWC. They always bring up the wrestlers will not draw. They're acting like they're in the business. It's stupidity. They're acting like they're in the wrestling business. They're talking about, oh, this wrestler won't draw. That wrestler won't draw. This and that. Blah, 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 blah. God, how do you know? I'm talking about, here's the question for the anti-smarks. Who is WWE's biggest draw? I'm not talking about in the Attitude Era or the 80s. I'm talking about the draw of today. Who is WWE's biggest draw today? There's none. There's basically none. In AEW, I'm gonna say Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks, basically the members of the Bullet Club, they're basically getting the fans into the arenas. That's why they're selling out the arenas in every arena, every show they do. It's packed. They got they're putting pulse in the product. It's like they blame today's wrestling overall don't draw. And part of AEW, I'm gonna give them a pass, but other promotions, basically they're just underground promotions. They don't have the financial resources. They blame these wrestlers like they cannot draw a dime. They cannot draw people into the arena. That's not the case. You got some people. It's just people we like. Start with this stupidity about that wrestler won't draw. No, wrestling overall do not draw. You can really put the belt. Let me think. They have a hard on Batista. Let me say they put the belt on Batista. Then what? He's not gonna draw anything. He's not drawing. He's not drawing ratings and subscribers to the network. Anything. He's not a draw. Same as Goldberg. He's not a draw. He was a WCW draw, but in WWE, he was not a draw. It's still the same. Doesn't matter who is the champion. They're not going to draw. Yeah, 3 years ago, Matt Hardy was the biggest draw in wrestling. You have a hard on Matt Hardy. But if it's wrestlers from the main roster in WWE, NXT, or AEW, or any smaller promotion in wrestling, they'll completely shit on and say, oh, they won't draw. I think another one on my list. Oh yeah, the blame the kicks. They blame New Japan because they always using kicking. Kicking is not wrestling, guys. Yeah, kicking is not wrestling, guys, but it's strong style. They're hitting very hard. If you watch British wrestling, they hit very hard. They take it you know, I know everyone knows wrestling is a script, a choreographed sport, but they make it real, hitting very hard, selling the pain. Like in WWE, that's sports entertainment. They tone down the punches and a little bit of the violence. And you go on about kicking is not really wrestling, and also they also say another reason. You know, the reason why, the number two is basically kicking because if you're from Japan, if you come from Japan, they're really sure on New Japan or Japanese wrestlers, whatever promotion they're in, they'll complain about the kicking. You know, let me think. Let's see. Rey Mysterio kick. I don't know about Eddie Guerrero kick. Mostly the wrestlers, they like the kick. What do you know about Austin? You know, he kick that person, you know, in the gut to set up the stunner. Idiots. You know, anyway, another one they complain is vanilla midgets. Another overrated term. The reason why they keep saying that because Kevin Nash like dubbed the cruiserweights from WCW as vanilla midgets. The luchadors. Vanilla midgets. Okay, if they're not 7 feet or 6 feet 5, whatever. If you're not like 300 pounds, or they're gonna end up as they're vanilla midget guys. They're vanilla midgets. They're small. What the fuck? So you like the Rey Mysterios, Eddie Guerrero, Juventud Guerrera, Owen Hart, X-Pac, these type of wrestlers, but you don't. If it's a Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, what's his name? Sami Callihan. You know, he's not that tall. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. You know, he's not that tall as well. If he's under 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", or just above 6 feet, vanilla midgets, guys. Are you fucking stupid? They're way better for once. They're better in the ring. It's very funny they have a suck on. And Austin's good in the ring. Brett, but they praise Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, guys. They praise the Hogans. They probably have a suck on Kevin Nash's dick. Scott Hall's an okay wrestler, but yeah, wrestler Goldberg, Batista, Cena, Reigns, because they're like built like machines. But they cannot wrestle. They're fucking slow-paced monsters. These wrestlers I mentioned, they can actually go in the ring. People complain about today's wrestling because of flipping and diving, but not all wrestlers are flipping and diving. Most of the wrestlers, like Pete, they shit on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is a brawler. He's a bruiserweight. He doesn't do the flips and dives. He does like the technical style. You know. Yeah, today, like back in 20 years ago, it's the era of the big man, the land of the giants. You know, if they're not like 6 feet 5 or 6'2", you have no chance of becoming a world champion. But yeah, the praise Chris Jericho. But if it's Pac, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, Sami Callihan, or if it's Austin Aries, they'll be shit on because they're not really. They're vanilla midgets, but they're better wrestlers. Daniel Bryan he does the suicide dive, but he's a technical style. His wrestling style is technical style. He's an amateur wrestler. Kurt Angle, they shit on him. He does a lot of technical style. I don't stand these motherfuckers, man. Anyway, let me think. They use gay as a reason. It's like, what the fuck? You saying gay is an actual reason? Let me think. Gay. Is that a reason? No, you're basically bashing wrestlers of being gay. Do you know this is 2019? Nearly going into 2020? How much of the fucking pricks are they? Calling people gay. Oh, that wrestler's gay. This wrestler's gay. Blah, 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 blah. Pointing out that wrestlers are gay, but in reality, they're not gay. They got girlfriends. They got wives. They got kids. Darren Young is gay. I don't know about Sonny Kiss is gay. Was it Sonya Deville? She's gay. She's a lesbian. Most of the wrestlers are some wrestlers are gay, some are lesbians, and some are bisexual. How fucking bipolar are you? No offense of people being bipolar, but that's not a reason why you hate that wrestler. Yeah, they bring up gay, but you're watching gay wrestling then. Why are you watching something that's gay and decline it's gay? It's just stupid. Need a drink of water, guys. My throat is dried up like dries of sand. Anyway, oh, and another one they come up. Oh, they're not the arena. They're doing empty arenas. Yeah, that's in WWE, but mostly in Impact Wrestling. They starting to fill up their arenas a bit. New Japan's filling up in arenas. ROH a bit. I think they did one time. They did the show in Madison Square Gardens, and also AEW. I watch every show from AEW. They're filling up the arenas. What are you on about? They're doing shows empty arenas of today's wrestling. They're doing depends of the arena. Sometimes they do small arenas. Depending on what size of the arena. Sometimes if it's not big, oh they're not selling. Bullshit, man. You don't have to do a show in a big field arena. Maybe they just they don't have the financial resources to do the show in that arena. Like I think Fyter Fest they did their show in a small arena. Like I watched an indie show. It's sold out, not really sold out, but it's filled out. AEW, they did an arena. They really sold out the arena, 11,000. You know, how do you know? Look at WWE. They can't even sell out an arena. They can't even sell out arena whether it's on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, a SummerSlam, or even a B-rated pay-per-view. They can't sell out the arena. Whose fault is that? So anyway, let me think. You know, let me think. Whew, God, any more reasons of anti-smarts hate today's wrestling? Oh yeah, they shit on British wrestling. They shit on the fans. You know, if you watch WWE, if they are touring in the UK, the fans were into it. They're just basically into it. Like sometimes, no disrespect if you're from America or Canada, but sometimes, like some crowds in America, they're very dead. Not all, but some. They're just a very dead crowd. But in Britain, it's like they're chanting. There's some exciting. There's some pulse. They're showing British wrestling, like New Japan. They complain Japanese wrestlers because they kick, but our version, you got people. You know, the British wrestling is real. Not like because some people don't like American wrestling, mostly WWE, because they find it's fake. But British wrestling is real. It's strong style, the idiots. They're hitting very hard. They believe in the athleticism. Make it believe in the violence. You know, look like that person's getting hurt. That's the whole point. Like here's a one fact. Without the British wrestlers in America, there wouldn't, your favorites like the British Bulldog, William Regal, Wade Barrett, and even Paige would never get one single foot in America. One single foot. So, yeah, I'm done. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If I miss another reason, leave it, really write down in the comment section below. I might do a part 2 in the near future. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, smash the like button, and subscribe to the Century Man Network on YouTube. So this is the Century Man, officially signing out.